Let's talk about the tough times. Let's talk about the things that people aren't talking about on LinkedIn for a minute.
I've got a lot. There's more tough times than there are great times. There's more times if you wrote about the shit that LinkedIn would be full of it because the proud moments, the milestone moments are so few and far between sometimes. But you can have shit days every day of the month and still
Yes,
have
you
to get
can.
out. I've had some really tough times. I've had a divorce. I've had a wife and kids who don't understand about going to work, about the problems of it, sleepless nights, and they sound, so that word even in itself is underwhelming. But when you're having a sleepless night because of problems that you're having at work, whatever they may be, when you're lying there, that's a serious thing when your brain's running really fast. Yeah, I've had heaps of times. I've had jobs go wrong. I've had builders go broke, owing me large amounts of money. Last year, at the start of the year, I lost a couple of $1 million from someone going into liquidation and administration. That's challenging. You've got this. You're obviously smart enough to run a business, so you've got a business brain calculating risks that's sitting there and saying this isn't worth it. But then possibly you've got the founder's brain, or you've got a sickness that says I must keep going. And sometimes those two are just banging against each other because you're sitting there and you're going, there is no reason I'm doing this other than to do it. Because,
Right.
for a long time, I didn't have a lot of money. I was paying bills of $50, $100, $200,000 for the week, payroll and bills and end of month accounts. But I couldn't afford to put a transmission in my car because I couldn't find the spare cash. But I had the cash to pay all of my bills. I've never missed a payment. I've never missed paying an employee. I'm not in any sort of stress. However, that spare money, my money, the owner's money, just wasn't anywhere to be found.